What's up, Rash?
Alright. I say yo.
Isn't Ayo playing pretty good?
Yeah, he had like a 20 ball the other night.
Yeah, I thought I saw his stats. He was playing pretty well.
Much to the chagrin.
What's up, Blah?
Mention Ayo and blah will appear.
Ayo, he really not that good.
Wow. He didn't do anything to you.
No?
He didn't do anything
Alright,
to you.
let me cut this open. Maybe we'll pull a Jalen Green auto.
You know what? That would be fantastic. That would be fan-damn-tastic.
I think the only one you pulled is Scotty.
Yeah. I think so too. It's time for a change.
Oh. That was a fail. I got it. Oh. Never mind. That was a fail. And that's why you need more space than what we have here. Because there's no room.
Bumbleclot.
What's up? Triple B cards? Like triple B as in the big baller brand?
What's up, everybody?
Like the best brothers to ever play basketball? The best three brothers to ever play basketball? Are they?
Do you have them, or do they have you? Look at Blah making funnies.
There we go. We got 20 of them.
$20 of them times.
All right. You tell me. You tell me.
Blah making funnies again. Blah guys, hilarious. Hilarious. Alright. So we got Richard S. with the Celtics, Warriors, and Rockets. Juan M. with the Bulls. Tyler F. with the Mavs. Dustin C. with the Grizzlies. Leo, 35, the Clippers. Mark M. with the Knicks. Richard G. with the Wizards. Muhammad R. with the Cavs. Lakers, Raptors, Magic, Pelicans, Thunder. Chris R. with the Hawks and the Trailblazers. Adam Z. Pistons and Nuggets. Cullen H. with the Heat. Sun, Pacers, Hornets, Jazz. T-Wolves, Sixers. Paul P. with the Spurs. Sean K. with the Nets. And the Bucks. And here we go. How's everybody liking the season thus far? Because I'm enjoying it. Well, thanks, Triple B. It's a pretty swell statement you made there, sir. Love you too, bud. Let's see what we got for you guys here. A little KD action. Cam Johnson, John Wall, Scotty Lewis, and a winner stays Ray Allen. We do like Ray. We do like Ray. Lakers will probably eventually win a game this year. I can't predict when that's going to happen, but at some point they would have to. They better not lose all 82 because that number 1 pick would then go to the Pelicans. And if Victor Wembanyama and Zion Williamson play on the same team, they will close the league down. They will shut down the league and say you can't do this. It is legal in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Steph Curry, Kenyon Martin Jr., mid-range Middleton, Aaron Wiggins. Oh, we got a silver Brandon Clark for the Memphis Grizzlies. What's up, Blake? MPJ. We got purple in here. Darius Garland, Dylan Brooks. Jonas Valanciunas is the color that we have here. And we have an express lane of Wardell. Malcolm Brogdon. He's now a Celtic. Josh Hart. Scotty Barnes. Our first Scott Tavius of the evening. Derrick Rose. And a splash of freshly ejected Klay Thompson. Mr. Keep Your Cool.
I don't know if he appreciates you saying that.
Did he hear me?
Probably not.
I doubt it. He's got other things to think about like that. Fine. Al Horford. Domantas of House Sabonis. Jalen Johnson. Oh. Little Danny Shays action here. It's a nice auto. I don't know if you guys know who this gentleman is. And Bones Highland. So back-to-back Nuggets hits. Danny Shays auto and then a silver Bones Highland. Congratulations.
Oh, it's a checker auto.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
He's nice.
It's a 1 of 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's why it looks so pretty. Danny Shays 1 of 1. There you go. Checkerboard auto.
You just have a knack of this.
That's crazy. Yeah, Nuggets are hitting. So that will go to Adam. Well, there you go, Adam. Wow. Okay. 1-1. That early. We'll take it.
Back-to-back 1-of-1s.
Put this somewhere where it can be noticed. There. Yeah, Nuggets are off to a good start. Yusuf Nurkic, Russell Westbrook. We got purple in here. CJ McCollum and Santi Aldama. Our purple is D Wade. Very nice. Winner stays of Mr. Flash. All right, 1 blaster down. On to the next. Yeah, hell of a start. It's not that first blaster. That's crazy. Let's see what other kind of magical things we can make happen. Speaking of magical, you guys like what you're seeing on the Paulo Banchero, #1 pick for the Orlando Magic. Playing really good ball. MPJ, Darius Garland, we saw this pack. Chris Paul, Cade Cunningham. It's a nice hit. My House, Ice Tray, silver. It's Purdy. Nice hit for the Atlanta Hawks. Shane doesn't hang out, especially when if I'm breaking. Shane won't be here. Malcolm Brogdon, Josh Hart.
Are you Shane's cousin?
Miles Bridges, Neemias Queta, and Eric Gordon silver. Eric Gordon was completely unbothered by the interaction between Jabari Smith and Jalen Green. Is that what that is?
I think so.
It's Blake.
Blake's not Shane's cousin.
Well, that's what it is. It's Blake.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Blake.
Oh, maybe it is then.
Al Horford. Domantas of House Sabonis.
Was your name Blake?
Balake Griffin. Purple LeBron. Color match LeBron.
Yeah, it was Blake, right?
That's fire. Nice little LeBron there for you. And Express Lane of Benjamin Simmons for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nice LeBron here. Purple color match.
LeBron skis.
Breaking news, 80 is actually playing basketball. Thank you, blah. This just in. 80 at the scorer's table. This just in. Yusuf Nurkic.
How much are we down
Russell
by?
Westbrook. A lot, probably. James Booknight. Need some no-dos for this young man. PJ Washington. Hornets back-to-back. Air defense of Joel Embiid for the Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, street clothes. Street clothes Davis. Derek Favors. Dante DiVincenzo. Greg Brown. SGA. He's a hooper. And we got a silver Jason Preston from the Los Angeles Clippers. Oh, tied at 54. Look at us being competitive.
With who?
Nuggets.
Oh.
John Isaac. Kyle Lowry. Jonathan Kuminga.
That would be down by 54.
Devin Booker. And winner stays at Ray Allen. This is the second purple winner stays at Ray Allen that we pulled so far.
Just that much of a winner.
He's that much of a winner. I mean, it's funny that his winner stays in Boston when that was like the main reason why KG had beef with him is because he left Boston.
Didn't they hash it out now?
I don't know. Kevin Garnett is not somebody you really hash things out with. He holds on to beef for a while. Pause if necessary. Yeah, we need that first W. Funny for it to come against Denver, of all teams, but, you know, take them when they come, I guess. THJ, Isaac Okoro, Franz Wagner, James Wiseman, and a silver Malcolm Brogdon. We got the young bull Colin Sexton, Kyle Kuzma, Joe Wieskamp. We got a purple Brandon Boston Jr. and T minus a D book.
Triple B.
Triple B. Who's balling? Is everybody playing well? Or is Denver playing bad? Terrence Mann, Draymond Green, fresh off of, never mind. Sadiq Bey, Jacob, Josh Christopher, and Express Lane of LeBron James, Mr. LeBron James. Yeah, we do need that first dub. Would like to see that first dub come through. We got Jordan Alot Clarkson, TJ Warren, Mikal Bridges, the Joe Rogan Experience, also known as Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and a silver street clothes, Anthony Davis. The silverest of street clothes. Any of the rookies have impressed any of you guys outside of Paulo? Andre, Fred VanVleet, Klay Thompson, Day'Ron Sharp, Express Lane, and Bradley Beal for the Wiz Kids. Brandon Ingram, he's been hooping. It's easier to eat when you're the second or third option on the team. D'Lo, Devontae Graham, Jason Preston, Express Lane of Dame Time, Damian Lillard. This is a nice hit for the Portland Trailblazers. Adam says Ivy looks good, which he does. Jaden Ivey's been playing really well. I thought he'd have an issue with the pacing, primarily figuring out when to go full speed and when not to, but he's adjusted really well. So that's been a surprise, and a nice surprise, in my opinion. I think it's going to serve him well as the year goes on, because he's only going to get more and more accustomed to when to use his speed and when not to. But that first step is crazy. That bounce is crazy. He's not out of control. And him and Cade are, in my opinion, playing a really good fire and ice combination. There's still some growing pains to go, but they'll figure that out. Got D'Lo, KPJ, Kawhi Leonard, Trey Murphy, one of my favorite young Pelicans, an express lane of Zach LaVine. That's Blah's favorite. Zachariah Levine. Jonas Valanciunas, DeMar DeRozan, Rocco, Chris Duarte. They got 3 of the same guys over in Indiana, and they're all playing well. And a silver DeAndre Ayton for the Phoenix Suns. He doesn't want to be for the Phoenix Suns, but they matched the money, so he's still a Phoenix Sun.
He's mad?
I don't think. I think he wanted the contract directly from him, but that's when Sarver was in place. So who knows? Things might be better now. De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Carmelo, Purple, Day'Ron Sharp, and we have an express lane of Kawhi Leonard. Day'Ron for the Nets, and it is Day'Ron, not Darren, not Deron. Day'Ron.
Does he matter that much
To specify?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Grown ass man.
So he's good.
Plus he's part of that all time great high school team that Verd put together. They got 5 guys in the league. All 5 of their starters in the league now. Fred VanVleet, Paul George, Trey Mann, the one that got away, Rashawn Holmes, T-minus of Zach LaVine. Yes, I'm still upset about that Trey Mann situation. Because the kid can play. He's got his playmaking down this year, too. So that's even better. Avika Zubac. LaMelo Ball. Charles Bassey. Freshly off a cut. Josh Okogie. Oh, nice little silver Luka Doncic. Gotta like that one. Luka's a problem as well. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Luka Doncic can play a little bit of basketball.
Okay.
Some scouts will have you think otherwise, but they don't have jobs anymore. Black Jesus! Anthony Edwards, Drew Holiday, Sharif Cooper, Dame Lillard, and Dirk Nowitzki. Winner stays. There we go. German team. So Carl Towns says Anthony Edwards is fat. That's what you're telling me.
Still jumps higher than you.
By a lot. I think so. Anthony was just trying to get his look on. So he put some weight on, getting in his MVP bag.
Except his game's kind of predicated on being
Slim and trim.
But
Steph Curry, Kenyon Martin Jr. Did he look bigger to you when you saw him in the summer? Matisse Thybulle,
yeah.
like negative big. Jalen Suggs,
No, he's
and a silver Yusuf Nurkic.
looked like a football player.
Yeah, makes sense. We got Michael Porter Jr., Darius Garland, Bam Adebayo, Purple Moses Moody. That's a nice hit for the Warriors. And a splash of Devin Booker. Purple Moses Moody. Ain't mad at that. Moses Moody, Kendrick. Moses Moody. Not that hard to say. Malcolm Brogdon, Josh Hart, Miles McBride. You probably had trouble with that one too. Zach LaVine, Express Lane to Ben Simmons. Again. Ben Express Lane in it.
He been good.
Not this year. I think at one point he had more fouls than he had points or something like that. Al Horford, DeMontis Sabonis, Alfred Sengun, Rocco. I don't know why that was upside down. And Kawhi Leonard, Silver Kawhi. He's still milking it, man. He didn't play last night. Him or PG, neither one of them played. I don't know if it's because they was playing OKC and they was like, we don't really need to, but they weren't out there.
They found a system to where they don't need to play and they just get paid.
Chris Duarte.
Sounds good to me, I guess.
Yeah. Carmelo Anthony, these are upside down for one reason or another. Air defensive Joel Embiid for the Philadelphia 76ers. Derek Favors, Dante DiVincenzo. Why are these things upside down? I don't know. Trey Mann, Rashawn Holmes, T- of Kyrie Irving. Kyrie swerving. Who else is playing tonight that like anybody should care about? Block, who's on the NBA ticker?
Ricky Bobskis.
Get some heat. Let's pull some more heat. We got that 1-1 out the first box, and it's been silence. Darius Baisley, Ice Trae Young, Dennis Schroeder as a Celtic, Josh Primo. Winner stays of Irvin Magic Johnson.
Is that something he would know?
About a Magic.
Would he know about winning?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant. Never mind. DeAndre Ayton, Vic Oladipo, Taylor Horton Tucker, 75 years, Kawhi Leonard, and a silver Drew Holiday. Sean said his Bucks won, so he's good. Don't worry about nothing else. Bucks beat the Nets. Two powerhouses, or not really? I heard Nash got ejected or got a tech or something like that.
Nets are just losing every game now.
Jason Tatum, Brandon Clark, Herb Jones, our favorite defensive rookie. Ben Simmons, purple. And a silver express lane to Devin Booker. Sixers are now 1-4. It's 5 games in, man. 5 games in.
Uh-oh, sirens.
Bojan Bogdanovic, Kai Irving, Harrison Barnes. Get it! And express lane to Kevin Durant. Pulled a Josh Giddey 1-on-1 in the previous break. Still excited about that one. Still feeling giddy about Giddey. Get it? Spencer Dinwiddie, Isaiah Stewart, John Wall, a silver Day'Ron Sharp, and our auto Jalen Johnson. Not bad. Nice purple auto. Young Jalen Johnson. That's fire. I still have high hopes for this young man. I think once they get John Collins out of there and give him an opportunity to play, he's going to be really, really good for that Atlanta Hawks team. It's a matter of time, people. It's a matter of time. But that's a fire auto to get. Nice hit for the Hawks.
You got a 90% shot
Karis
of making the
LeVert.
league if your name's Jalen.
Denny Avdia, Scotty Lewis, mid-range Middleton, my house, LeBron James.
He's alright still.
I mean, he could play a little bit. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but LeBron still pretty effective on an NBA court. LeBron is what is he? 87 years old in basketball years, and he's still just as good as he was when he was a youngin'. Either it's illegal or it's a freak of nature. I'm gonna go with the latter. A lot of people seem to think it's the former. They think my man's juicing. Juice James. What say you folks? I think LeBron on special sauce. Rash is happy. Lakers case, damn right. Mitchell Robinson, Scary Terry, Franz Wagner, James Wiseman, T- of Kyrie Swervin Irvin. Rash thinks some gold is on the way. Think some gold is incoming. Rui Hachimura, Miles Turner, Joe Wieskamp, Sadiq Bey, and a silver DeAndre Hunter for the Atlanta Hawks. A lot of people just say, yeah, blah. But it's been 20 years. Like, if he still has to prove that he can play at this point, then something's really wrong with people's wiring. Christian Wood, Luka's new law partner. KP, Luka's old law partner. Jacob, Josh Christopher. We have a purple Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And in my house, Kawhi Leonard.
Kyrie was yelling at Ben to shoot.
Yeah, a lot of people do. Ben gets that a lot, actually. He has a lot of people yelling at him to shoot the ball. He don't listen. He do what he want. Jared Allen, Bogdan Bogdanovich, Mikal Bridges. Him ignoring people or people telling him to shoot?
People telling him to shoot.
Probably.
I know.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Winter stays of the worm. Dennis Rodman.
I know. I'm just not good at it.
Unless it's a pickup game. You see Ben Simmons in his offseason workouts and the pickup games, you think he was Steph out there.
I mean, you see Iguodala
True.
playing against Booker.
True.
And you're like, damn.
I remember you saw that. You were like, what?
He's a knockdown shooter.
Duncan Robinson, Kemba Walker. You think the same thing about Kent Bazemore, Klay Thompson?
Yeah.
Day'Ron Sharp. This is Day'Ron break. Day'Ron all over his break. And a silver Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, if you can't admit he's the greatest of his generation, well, you just don't know basketball. Talk to him, Ball. Talk to him.
Who?
Lebron. Kelly Olynyk.
And he doesn't
RJ
even like
Barrett.
around like that.
Exactly. Devontae Graham. Jason Preston. Express lane of Ice Tray.
Does the generation include Kobe's generation? No.
I mean, Kobe's still a part of that, I would think.
And
I still have PTSD of LeBron destroying the Pistons in 07.
in my unbiased opinion,
Pre-juice. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Defending champs at the time, I think, right? Like the Pistons defending champs. When LeBron, one man showed them in the conference finals. To go back to face San Antonio.
the Pistons were kind of like.
And get completely exposed.
I think they were kind of on their last legs though.
Coming off a title? That's crazy.
They just had.
Chuma Okeke.
They might be the worst team to win a title. I think.
Ty Halley.
If you look at the roster.
Alfred Şengün, which says a lot about who they beat. Andrew Wiggins. T-.
Well, we
PG.
already know
13.
That was not a good showing for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was young Bronskis. Zanos. Joe Ingles. Luka Garza. There we go. 75 years of the big fundamentals. Tim Duncan. And a silver Theo Maladon. No longer in OKC. They told my man's kick rocks. We got 87 guards on this team. We don't need you. And you're not good. So how about that?
Crazy.
How about that, Frenchie? Get out of here. Kevin Durant, Cam Johnson, OG Anunoby. Purple is Crazy Eyes Bobby Portis. And winter stays of Kevin Garnett. Did you watch that clip with the one I'm about to break open a whole new box, so we got more cards to pull. You watch the clip of that one, the French girl I showed you? The hooper?
Oh, yeah. The one that's dunking?
Yeah, so we got 2 French prospects coming into respective leagues. It's going to get crazy. Steph Curry, Kenyon Martin.
How tall is she?
Jalen Green, she looks about 6'5". She looks about 6'5". Spicy P, my house, Demetrius Ja Morant. It's a firehead. Memphis side of the league there. Sean said he got the Nets for Cam Thomas. He's a bucket, so that's expected. But he'll take some Dayrons. He'll take some Dayron sharps. It is a Dayron break, though. Dayron's been pretty prevalent. Jalen Green is 1 point away from my predicted 25 per contest in his second year. He's going to be a walking bucket and probably get a scoring title at some point. MPJ, Darius Garland, Kessler Edwards, Reggie Bullock, Scotty Lewis, silver. AD grabbing his back. Street Clothes has returned, says blah. Thank you for the update. Malcolm Brogdon, Josh Hart, Zaire Williams, John Collins, and a purple winter stays of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yeah, they can't afford to have him leave.
Giannis is the real GOAT. Best player to ever come from Greece.
Factuals. He's gonna pass Timmy.
He needs to win more titles.
Yeah, he needs one more ring, I think.
Only one?
How many you want him to have? You think he needs a match?
Probably needs 3.
You think 3?
Yeah.
3 to pass Timmy?
Maybe.
Okay. 3 in this era is gonna be pretty crazy
Yeah,
though.
it's gonna be hard.
3 in this era is gonna be difficult. Steph might be the last of that.
And he had Daddy KD.
Yeah. Wow, Daddy Kate, that's crazy. I mean, deadbeat dad ain't done it nowhere else. Spencer Dinwiddie,
Carried them.
Isaiah Stewart, Isaiah Livers, Demetrius John Morant, air defense of Idris Bam Adebayo.
Still don't get how people can put Steph over KD.
Accomplishments.
I'm talking about picking and starting your team.
Who said that?
A lot of people, most people.
Have Steph over KD starting the team?
Yeah.
All right.
That's wild to me. In my opinion, that's wild.
Karis LeVert, Denny Avdia, JT Thor, DeJounte Murray, silver Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics.
Is that wild to you?
That Steph being picked over KD. If you're starting a team,
Yep.
you can't really go against a 7-footer that does all that if you're starting a team.
Yeah, but people don't think like us.
Desmond Bain, Jimmy Buckets, Isaiah Jackson. Got a purple Devontae Graham and T- of Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks.
And again, you did say you'd pick Wemby over Luka.
If we're talking about
Crazy tough.
If we're talking about a healthy 7'4" guard,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's the same discussion. Dennis Schroeder, Josh Primo, T- of the aforementioned Kevin Durant.
That's crazy.
Why you picking KD over Steph then?
Me?
Yeah,
Is this a better player than Steph, I think?
there's nothing to do with him being 7 foot tall and having all the skill set that he has.
No, I mean,
Chumo Keki,
I just want
Ty
the ball in
Howley,
his
hand. I don't want the ball in Vic's
Taylor.
hand like that.
Herb Jones, Silver Ricky Rubio. You don't want the ball in whose hands?
In Vic's hand, like that.
I mean,
I don't want him-
we haven't seen it yet.
I don't want him taking the ball down the court.
You want him being your point guard.
I mean, if they're letting Paulo do the shit, I don't see why they can't let
I don't want
Vic do it. If he has a skill set for it and he can protect the ball, why not? Zanos, Joe Ingles, Harrison Barnes. Get it!
KD's not a leader like
My
Steph.
house, LeBron James. That's what the man said.
Yeah. I don't think Steph's really a leader either. He's more just. I mean, Draymond's kind of the heart of that team.
Nah, he about to be out.
Yeah, he is.
They don't want
Steph's
him
a
to be
front
out.
runner. If all things are going well, he's the best player in the league.
You don't think even after what he did in the finals? Because I mean, they didn't look like they were gonna. It looked like he kind of turned that around a little bit. Still no.
What?
Still no to the finals performance. Like it didn't look like
No, he did good.
he was the catalyst for turning that thing around a little bit.
He did good. He hit the biggest shots I've ever seen him hit in his career. Moment wise.
But
Moment wise.
but not enough. Not enough to kind of get that monkey off his back for you.
I mean, I still think if I'm picking a team, I'm picking KD.
Not the question. I actually, if he did enough.
Yeah, this was
to
his
get
best.
the monkey off the back.
This was his best. This
Eric
was his
Bledsoe,
best
Bobby Portis,
finals run.
Josh Primo, Taylor Horton Tucker, air defense of Giannis Antetokounmpo. But is it enough for you to say, I take back whatever questions I had about him on that stage?
I just personally would have liked to see. I would have liked to see the Bucks healthy against the Warriors.
So no, it's not enough.
No, I'm saying that's who I would have wanted to see.
But the question,
I think the moment was too big for
was
Tatum
it enough?
and Jalen.
Carl Towns, Donovan Mitchell,
For what,
Herb
this
Jones,
year? Yeah.
Franz Wagner,
He did good.
75 year, and Carl Towns, silver.
He hooped.
I'm not. We know that. That's not the question. One more. Did he do enough for you to take back the opinion that he doesn't show up on stages? Yes or no? And it's okay to say no. I'm just asking. Rudy Gobert,
If we talk about a
Will
totality
Barton,
of a career, no.
Harrison
I
Barnes.
need to see.
So what does
time
he
and
have to
time
do?
again.
Donovan
Dude, I've
Mitchell,
seen LeBron do it
Purple.
for 20 years.
So
Almost.
Steph's got to do
15 years.
So what
How
does
many
Steph?
years?
What does Steph have to do for you?
Steph? He probably has to do this and win another ring.
Jaylen Brown, Tim Hardaway, get it. John Wall, Express Lane of Swiper Fox. KD has zero loyalty or commitment. I only fault people for moving around like that. The whole point of this thing is to win, and you can't do it by yourself nowadays anyway. Like, you have to have a team around you. And there's really nothing for him to prove individually. I don't really fault him. Isaac Okoro, Colin Sexton, Scotty Lewis, Chris Middleton. There we go. Silver, Scottavius Barnes for the Toronto Raptors. We like Scotty Barnes around here. Scotty's a hooper. Scotty is a hooper. What's the hate for KD? Is it strictly the move?
He's just not a very likable.
Personality either. Like, I mean, I could see it. I can see why people don't like him. I don't really care for him outside of
Kuzma, Terrence
Being-
Mann,
a freaking baller.
Aaron Wiggins, Dylan Brooks, T-minus of AD, as in a countdown till he sits down.
I like Giannis.
I think he has all the. Giannis is a dog.
Yeah. Giannis had a Kobe quote earlier. We have a lot of personality traits that we share. Is he the most Kobe-like? In terms of just dog, pure
Giannis?
dog. Yeah.
In terms of pure effort, I think so.
Okay.
Like he never gives up on any plays.
Nah.
Like, he's always like he plays like he's trying to fight for a job,
Yeah. You like that. I like that part.
and that's the part that I like about his game.
And you play like you're still trying to make the team. That's what you like. Your best player playing that hard. Duncan Robinson, Kemba Walker, Greg Brown, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and a winner stays Toronto version, Kawhi Leonard.
And that's something
That's
that
an interesting card.
that's something that like
'Cause he did not stay.
LeBron never did either.
What?
LeBron used to play like that in spurts.
Where he gave
Giannis plays like that every game, every second of the game.
you... Yeah.
He's not as skilled as LeBron, obviously, but
D'Lo, KPJ, Day'Ron Sharp, Ice Trey Young, purple. Winner stays of Clyde the Glide Drexler. Clyde Drexler?
yeah, I do like.
Drexler?
You like Giannis?
You still got Luka first?
Starting a team?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jonas,
it's
DeMar, Devontae,
I'd probably say so just because he's like what, 6
Jason
years
Preston.
younger, 7 years younger.
then Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis 26, ain't he?
Giannis 29, I think. 28.
Kawhi Leonard Express Lane.
Luka's like 20.
Is he? I thought Giannis was like 27 at the most.
No, he's older than that.
Hold on,
I think
man.
he's turning 29 this year.
That's the case. That changes some things.
He's still the best player in the league, in my opinion.
27. Turns 28 in like 2 months. In December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 27.
That's a year, but yeah, he's still the best player in the league to me.
But you got Luka because of age.
That's the tough
De'Aaron
one.
Fox, Jamal Murray.
If I'm
Lonzo
picking one
Ball.
season, I'm picking Giannis.
O'Shea Brissett. Signature Series. Nice hit for the Pacers. And we have a silver Trey Man.
If it's just one season, I have Giannis.
One season, you go with Giannis.
Yeah.
But starting the franchise,
Right now, yeah, probably Luka.
All
So
right.
what, 23?
yeah.
It's kind of.
O'Shea Brissett, Sig.
I
Pacers
don't know
fan.
though. If you get 10 more years of LeBron like this,
If you know for sure.
this is so stupid what he's doing.
So if we get a healthy Zeno,
That makes no
you
sense.
still got Luka first. Fred VanVleet, PG. Off night.
A Zion at his abilities
Harden.
now, yes, but a maxed out Zion,
Yeah.
yeah, probably gotta go with
Oh,
Zion
yeah.
because he don't even know how to play basketball.
Not really. not really.
Like he's
He's living off physical gifts. Still. And it's nasty.
like at least when I see Wemby,
Yeah.
he has
There you
basketball
go.
ability. Like
He knows how to play the
Can
game.
I get some clarity on this Trey Man though?
he knows how to play
For
the
our
game.
guy.
The only issue I have with him is how many guys at his size
The longevity.
have actually really panned out. And you're talking very slim numbers.
You know?
At his size or with his shot, he's worth the shot
He is,
because that
but
skill set.
but I'm saying
Bones.
how many people at his size are actually...
There we go. There's my guy, Slim Duncan, Evan Mobley, T- Zach Levine.
I'm trying to think. I can't really think of.
We're talking just the height, or we're talking like what are we talking? We're talking about just over seven, like the 7'3" guys.
We're talking 7'3". What is he 7'4"?
Yeah, about
We're talking-
7'4".
We're talking 7'4". I'm trying to think. I'm
That panned out in terms of just like did what we expected him to do without injuries.
The best player that is his height or taller, I think, is Yao.
And he had Yao was also 290.
Yeah. But
the
closest, probably the closest comparison would be Porzingis.
You could argue. Well,
probably
Bradley had injury issues too. Yeah, probably KP, Rudy Gobert, Will Barton, Joe Harris, Io.
So you're.
Express Lane and Tremici.
But I agree with you though. He's worth the shot.
He's definitely worth it. Definitely worth
So.
it. You can't really teach all that, and that's the only thing. It's that, especially when you look at like where the league's going. 'Cause, I mean, let's be real, right? Had Chet stayed healthy, our top 3 picks this year are all 6'10" and above guys that can put the ball on the floor and eventually be like table setters and bucket getters. 3-level scorers.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? 6'10" and above. Trey Murphy 75 years anniversary. And it's Silver Clint. Capela. Like that's where the league's headed. You know what I mean? That's where we're going. To where you got teams like you look at a team like OKC, right? Completely healthy. The shortest guy on the floor is 6'5".
Yeah.
That's where we're headed. Isaac Okoro, Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes, Lonnie Walker, purple. Splash of Spider. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of those. The fact that Mobley can put the ball on the floor a little bit the way he does. I mean, you don't want him consistently doing it, but you got him. You got a guy like Bol who's in the league. Paulo 6'10" doing what he does. Chet, when he gets healthy, he's still lighting the ass, but he can dribble a little bit. Cade Cunningham, my house, Jalen Suggs for the Orlando Magic. And just the league is going to that. The size and the skill combination is going to get pretty scary. So if you have the guy that's most advantageous in that situation, you'd rather have that. You know what I mean? You'd rather go with that. Yeah. 7'4" with that type of jumper, with some guard skills, can protect the rim, guard 5 spots. Draymond Green, Jordan Clarkson, Miles Bridges, Neemias Queta, and a silver Herb Jones for Nolans Pelicans. Like, you can't really just not do that. Ash is happy. T.J. Warren, Andre Drummond, Blake Griffin, James Bouknight, Express Lane, Ice Tray from the Atlanta Hawks. He said, my team's hitting. We got a happy customer in the house. Oh, my man's on a roll. Kelly Olynyk, RJ Barrett, John Kuminga, 75 years of Jason Tatum. Kyrie Irving, silver for the Brooklyn Nets. Still the best handle in the league.
Easily?
Yeah. Kyrie, the fact that he's got that reactionary handle, like nothing's premeditated, is kind of crazy. Brent Forbes, Lou Dort, Devin Booker, purple DeMar DeRozan, and checkerboard Jordan Clarkson for the Utah Jazz. That's fire. Little checkerboard action. Jay Clark, Jordan Clarkson. Utah need to get together, man. They winning games. That's not what we're here for this season. That's not what we're here for. We didn't let Rudy go and trade Donovan Mitchell to be winning games out here. When Wemby's on the board, we got to get that number 1 pick out here winning games. For what reason? Terrence Ross, Nick Jokic, Franz Wagner, James Wiseman, Express Lane, and Devin Booker. Orlando's going to be good. Trying to determine who has the brighter future between Orlando and Houston right now.
What about Thunder?
I got to see what Chet looks like on that team. Pat Williams, Brad Beal, Joe Wieskamp, Sadiq Bey, Silver, Brandon Boston. And Detroit's in that combo too, though. They probably got a little bit deeper of a foundation. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, Jacob, Mikal Bridges, my house, Luka Doncic. Nice hit. Big hit for the Mavs. Because Luka's good. Luka could play a little bit. Congratulations to you, Tyler. Yeah. I think Houston, Orlando, OKC still fleshing things out. Detroit still kind of fleshing things out, but the pecking order of the first two teams is pretty established. Gary Trent, Derek White, JRE, Klay Thompson, splash of Dame Lillard. Like, even though Jabari and Jalen had their little dust up, I think it's pretty clear. Your number one is Jalen Green. Your number two is Alfie.
He's in number 2?
Huh?
Alfie's number 2?
Yeah, because he's the only playmaker they have. Like, KPJ is an opportunistic passer. Jalen Green's still figuring out. Alfie is the real lone table setter they have at the moment.
And he's a big.
And he's a big, yeah. That's why I called him homeless man's Jokic, because that's going to be his role a little bit. It's to be that playmaker, to be the carousel, the same way Jokic is. Now, once Jabari kind of gets his handle down, that might shift. But right now, he's 3 or 4. Isaac Okoro, Colin Sexton. Speaking of Jalen Green, there he is. Spicy P, the splash of KD. Because looking at Jabari right now, we're looking at more of a Klay Thompson type of role, where he's just catch and shoot in spot of shooting right now. But he's 6'10" and can guard 5 spots. So some value there. But he can't really put the ball on the floor the way they need him to be a good number 2 right now. Get some zoom. I know it's Kyle Kuzma, but we still like to have some focus. Good enough. Kyle Kuzma, Terrence Mann, Kessler Edwards, Reggie Bullock, Ice Trae Young, Silver. Draymond Green, Jordan Clarkson, Zaire Williams, Purple, D'Lo, My House, Cade Cunningham. Aforementioned Cade. Nice hit for Detroit Pistons. There you go, Adam. Detroit basketball. TJ Warren, Andre Drummond, John Collins, David Johnson, winter stays of Clyde Drexler. B.I., Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, Usman Garuba. There we go. That's nice. Silver, Slim Duncan, Evan Mobley. It's a good hit for the Cavs right there. We are fans of Slim Duncan around here. That top loader is horrendous. Thank you, sir. I would throw Cleveland in that mix too, but they're kind of already good. So there goes that. My man got everybody, don't he?
Yeah.
Muhammad cleaning up. LeBron James, Buddy Hield, Aaron Gordon, Corey Kispert, splash of Klay Thompson. competition though. Moves is still gonna be one of the better bigs in the league once he fully flushes out. He's just gonna have some competition up there. Cause kids is coming in. Yikes. Brent Forbes, Lou Dort, Lonzo. Off night, splash of James Harden. So they Brooklyn Nets card. That's crazy what they had and then what it materialized to. Who? Harden, Durant, Kyrie, and then it just all fell apart. Fearless leader and Steve Nash on the sideline. Terrence Ross, Nick Jokic, James Harden, Jules Randle, 75 years, and a silver Malik Beasley, Minnesota T-Wolves. I think he's Utah now. Who? Malik Beasley.
Oh, the guy that wants to fight.
Yeah, the guy that wants to fight football players and date retired basketball players' ex-wives. Patrick Williams, Bradley Beal.
Hey, man.
Look at that. Look at that, man.
You
This
like
man
what you
just
like.
popping on everywhere. Slim Duncan yet again. Purple Buddy Hill. That's a color match. Sacramento Kings card. And a winter stays of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Like what you like, you know.
I guess so, man. I mean, Larsa Pippen is likable, I guess. But you don't necessarily have to live that way. Is all I'm saying. Giannis, Joel Embiid, look at it, the all international team, the three of the best international players in the league. Giannis, Joel, and Luka, back to back to back. Followed with Jared Butler, because that's how you do that whole talent disparity. Bill Walton, winter stays. There you go. It's a nice hit for the Trail Blazers. Portland. What's up, Shines? Are we losing again? We suck. I mean, we know that going into the game, but are we currently losing? Gary
Based
Trent
on
Jr.,
that,
Derek White,
I think it's pretty fair to
Ricky
say we
Rubio,
are.
Bones Highland, and the silver off night, Davion Mitchell. Nice hit for the Kings. I mean, look, man, I said it going into the season. Even if we were 100% healthy, still a playing team. Like, we weren't going to be extraordinarily good anyway. It's not the right type of construct for that team to be successful. You can't win with Thomas Bryant as your starting center. Clint Capella, Killian Hayes, Nick Vooch,
Says who?
Brandon Boston, Logic, Steph Curry, Wardale Express Lane. He ain't even played, really. Thomas been hurt. Denver up by Tinsky.
Well, that's nothing in basketball.
I mean, we had a 13-3 run towards the end of the half. So, I mean, can erase that. Just do it again. And we'll tie it up. However, comma, does LeBron feel like playing like that?
Probably not.
Yeah. It's early on in the season.
He just wants to play with his kid now.
LeBron is out here to get he's going to get the Kareem record, and then he's going to wait for Bronny to show up, and then we're good.
And then Bryce.
Just trade Bron and AD for draft picks. Lakers don't do that, bro. You know that. If you know anything about the history of the Lakers, they don't develop talent or look for picks to carry.
There was only one.
Al Horford, Demonis Sabonis. They've had three in their entire history, bro. That they actually grew from scratch.
Magic,
that were
James
stars
Worthy, and
Kobe. That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody else has been imports. Lakers don't do that, guy. Jacob, Mikal Bridges, Donovan Mitchell. People refuse to see that part. We have never in the history of that team, outside of like George Mikan, just homegrown anybody.
Andrew Bynum.
Stop it. We don't homegrow anybody, bro. We go for the win now. We imported Wilt. We imported Shaq. We imported Kareem. We traded all of our young guys for stars. Just do it the opposite way. But we got a ring out of that. We wouldn't have got a ring with those young guys. Nurkic, Russell, JRE,
No, we wouldn't.
Klay Thompson, Silver Jamal Murray. I mean, as much as people see the success of those guys and the teams they're on compared to what we see from our Lakers, if you look at it, in all actuality, if we kept everybody there, our best player is Brandon Ingram. That's not going to get us a title. As good as B.I. is, he'd be the best player on the team, and that's not going to win us anything.
No, we had to do that trade.
They are sharp, huh?
I said we had to do that trade.
Yeah, we had to do that trade.
Dude, we got a ring out of it.
Exactly.
It was worth it.
T.J. Warren, winner stays KD.
100% worth.
100% worth it. We got that elusive 17 ring tied with the Celtics. We just got to hope, they don't keep this thing up to where they're in the finals like this. John Isaac, Kyle Lowry, Devontae Graham, Jason Preston, Express Lane, and Spider Mitchell. Like, Julius Randle fell off. D'Lo is like the fourth option on his team. Lonzo can't stay healthy. Jordan Clarkson is in Utah as a 6-man. Larry Nance, like all them dudes. Kuzma, come on, man. There's no bona fide stars in there. B.I. is the best, and that's not gonna get you a ring. Joe Weiskamp silver. Yeah, and that's the other part. Deep and do what with that though, Shine? Where like that depth means what? What does that mean? Like, look at that team. You take that team and you pair them up against all the teams out west. Who are you beating out west with that team? Rui Hachimura, Miles Turner, James Harden, Slim Duncan, express lane of Russell Westbrook. Even if you take B.I. from New Orleans, right? Because he'd be with us. It's still a better team. I mean, we're screwed because, we traded for Russell because, again, we went about it the wrong way. So I understand the frustration. But what I'm saying is keeping that talent. Julius Randle ain't even the best player on his team no more. He got passed up by RJ. Like I said, D'Lo's the fourth best player on his team. Like, it's just, it's not going to yield the results that y'all think it is just because these players are playing better on other teams than they did when they were in L.A. It just wouldn't matter. Bledsoe, Bobby Portis, because big picture is that title. Zaire, John Collins, and SGA Express Lane. I mean, we're pretty hosed up because we expected AD to be healthy. And this whole tune would be completely different if we had a healthy AD every year. People wouldn't be talking like this. But that's not what we got in the deal. We got our one ring, and that was it. And
You're so spoiled.
And that's all we're going to, yeah. And that's the other thing. we are a spoiled, entitled fan base.
I'll take that one ring.
I mean, if AD was healthy, we don't have this conversation. Nobody's complaining about anything. Rudy Gobert, Will Barton, Usman Garuba, because when he's right, he's one of the best players in the world. Sadiq Bey, purple, and John Morant, express lane. It's just, we haven't really seen him healthy. And it's the same issue that he had in New Orleans when we traded for him to begin with. So, I just hate the fact that we can't even tank this year. Jaylen Brown, Tim Hardaway Jr., Aaron Gordon, Corey Kispert, Donovan Mitchell. I hated the Westbrook trade last year because I thought there were shooters in the draft that we could have gotten. I thought Bones Highland was somebody that could have been on the radar. Thought Chris Duarte was somebody on the radar. And thought Trey Mann was somebody on the radar. All three of them are hooping and would be good additions. Trey Murphy, Mikal Bridges. But we went and got Westbrook, who can't shoot. And we have no shooting on this team. Patrick Beverly is our best spot-up shooter right now. Patrick Beverly is our best spot-up shooter right now. And LeBron would probably be the second best. That's scary. Like, Lonnie Walker's not that consistent. Kendrick Nunn's not that consistent. This Devin Booker Express Lane, by the way, is numbered 15 of 149 for the Phoenix Suns. AD shooting stuff off the side of the backboard. Kyle Kuzma, Terrence Mann, Rocco, Chris Duarte, and AD. Funny stage. If we could just add some shooting, we'd be fine. We just need space for Brian and AD to do what they do, and the rest of it would be okay. We just don't have the shooting. Like, I thought when PJ Tucker was on the market, he would have been the ideal player to go and get. Corner threes, defender, and that's all we really need. It's just that threat. But he went to, Philly? I think PJ went to Philly. So we lost that one. Like, we don't need another star. We need guys that fit around our stars, and then we'll be fine. Christian Wood, KP, Rashawn Holmes, Charles Bassey, T-, Kyrie Irving. Jared Allen, Bogdan, Josh Okogie, Sharif, and a silver Eric Bledsoe. Duncan Robinson, fresh off a paycheck and losing his job. Kemba Walker. Dame Lillard.
You still there though?
Yeah, he's still there. He's still stealing money. We got a purple Karl Anthony Towns. And in my house, Kawhi Leonard. The Claw. That's the other part. They gone through some of the same stuff across the hall. Nobody really cares.
Yeah, because they're the Clippers.
Yeah, that's it's just wild. It's just wild.
Their standards are so low.
And like, you play 15 games for us. I mean, that's cool. You know, that's what we signed you for.
They've literally underperformed every season
Yeah.
that they've had a team.
Yep.
Like with Kawhi.
Yep.
And
nobody
no
cares.
one cares.
Nobody says anything. When they had a title contending team, they blew it every year. Second round exits across the board. Nobody cares. There you go. Cam Thomas. I know you're looking for Cam. Cam has finally showed up. There's the walking bucket, Mr. Thomas. Jeremy Grant. Winter stays of Dennis the Worm. Rod the Man. Can we honestly just sign LiAngelo and Taco Fall? And that way we can at least have something to watch.
I'm down for that.
Taco Tuesday.
I'm down for
Fred
that.
Forms, Lou Dort,
I'll be down for that.
Jaden Springer. Oh, wow. Now that's an auto to get. Get it!
He's been popping up all over.
Yeah, he was prevalent last break with a 1-on-1, and we got an auto of Josh Giddey this break. Aaron Wiggins, in case you cared. Giddey, that's fire. That's a nice hit. Joshua Giddey, the Australian sensation.
That's the Jalen Green one that I.
That's the Jalen Green you got?
Except man.
25.
Oh, okay.
But same card.
You're cleaning up there, Mohammed. He's having a good break. He's coming back. He's never going to leave us now. Because he is winning big time tonight. Giddey! We do like Josh Giddey. We do like Josh Giddey around here. Needs a jumper.
His jumper is so ugly.
But once he gets that, it'll be fine. Yeah, but so is Hallie's, and
Yeah.
he's 52% from the field. Terrence Ross, Nick Jokic, Steven Adams, Keon Johnson, my house, Spider Mitchell. I mean, hey man, if it falls, it falls. End of the day, that's all that matters, right? SGA's jumper ain't the prettiest either. Off a spot up. It's a push shot. But it falls. You know, had an ugly jumper, and it's the all-time great. Magic.
Yeah.
Magic used to shot put every jump shot he put up. It's like, you play guard, bro. That's how you shoot. He's like, yeah, I'm 6'9". I get to the rack when I want him. when you stop me. Bojan Bogdanovic, Kyrie Irving, Nick Vosch, Brandon Boston, and a silver Jules Randle. One of those Lakers we were talking about. Jason Tatum, Brandon Clark, Ricky Rubio, Bones Highland. He's been pretty prevalent this break. Splash, LeBron James. Nice hit for the Lakers. LeBron James. Yet another hit. LeBron's been pretty good this break too. We got the color match. We got the splash. We got a couple things. Couple LeBron hits around here. Spence Dinwiddie, Beef Stew, Cole Anthony, Quentin Grimes, Purple, T-.
That was numbered.
PG-13. This one is number 60 of 149 for the Clippers. Let's see. Look for a penny. So I can. Thank you, sir. Who got the Clippers? Leo. There you go. It's a nice hit. PG-13. Somebody called him the best two guard in the league after he got like a 40-point performance a few nights back. It was like, man, y'all.
It's weird. He like
all over him.
I feel like he just plays well and then no shows
Moses
at
Moody.
the same time.
Matisse Thybulle. Remember, I was all about getting PG on the team.
Yeah.
Cause like, dude, I'm telling you.
Are you kind of happy we did?
To an extent. I mean, I still think he's a star when he's right, cause he is. Like, he's one of the most talented players in the league. But yeah, man, he's really I don't know. I don't know what to say about him for real. Desmond Bain, Jimmy Buckets, Jalen Suggs. That's a nice hit. Bam Adebayo and a silver John Wall. Yeah, it's been a pretty nice nice case. I know you feeling it. All the hits you done got that. I know you feeling this case. Marcus Smart, Wendell Carter Jr., Miles McBride, Zach LaVine, Express Lane of Kevin Durant. All right, last blaster. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. What we can do for the people. Gary Trent Jr., Derek White, get it! John Wall, air defense of Rudy Gobert. Clint Capela, Killian Hayes, Scotty Lewis, mid-range Middleton, and a silver Derek White. Jakob Portal, Jules Randle, Aaron Wiggins, a purple Ayo Dosunmu, and a T- of Demetrius Jamarant.
We'll go to blah, but you know,
Yeah, he's not a real fan, man. We established that. He don't really like the Bulls like that. He just be putting them in the little Abbey, you know, fake claiming it. Blah out here, false flagging. Get you beat up in the hood, but you know. Theo Maladon, Lonnie Walker, Dylan Brooks, Scott Tavius Barnes, My House, Wardell. Nice hit for the Warriors. Down to our last few packs.
case actually.
Eric Bledsoe, Bobby Portis, Derrick Rose, Jalen Johnson, a silver THT. And here is the last pack of the break. Let's see what kind of heat we can get for you. And then we'll go over the hits. Carl Towns, Spider Mitchell, CJ, Santi Aldama, winner stays mid-range Middleton. So there you go. That's the break. Are these not? Don't want me to go over those?
No.
Alright.
They're just like parallels and top rookies.
We'll go over some of our hits here. Wardell Miles, Ayo Dosunmu purple. T-minus Paul George. Splash of LeBron. Josh Giddey auto. My House Kawhi. Express Lane and D-Book. This one's numbered. A silver off night. Silver Slim Duncan. My House of Cade. My House of Luca. We got a checkerboard of Jordan Clarkson. My House Jalen Suggs. A silver Trey Mann. Auto of O'Shea Brissett. Scotty Barnes silver. My House of John Morant MVP candidate. My House of LeBron. We got a purple auto of Jalen Johnson. And a checkerboard 1/1 auto of Danny Shays for the Denver Nuggets.
2 101s in one night.
Those are the hits.
Well, the night's not over, too.
Thank you all for joining us.
There's some will include in these.
Oh yeah, and by the way, we have these top loaders here. These top loaders are higher quality than the ones that our cards are gonna be in. But we're putting this little card in here for you. You can scan.
I think it's like 15% off.
15% off if you scan the QR code. Take a look at the site, check them out, see the products, see for yourself. High quality stuff. We'll put one of the top loaders in there for you so you can check it out and make a judgment on your own. Thank you guys for joining us. We will see you next time. Have a good
Laters.
evening.